Hello, YouTubers. The New Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another Doctor Who DVD review. And yes, we're still celebrating Doctor Who's 50th anniversary. Well, today we're concluding the Sylvester McCoy month. It is the ending of an era. After 26 years on BBC One, the Time Lord is bringing home. It concludes with this Doctor Who story that I'm going to review. It is Doctor Who Survival. Yes, this is a very cinematic episode. I really like it. It is fantastic. This three-part adventure originally transmitted on November 22nd, 1989 to December 6th, 1989. And sadly, this is the last regular appearances of Anthony Ainley as the Master. He returned for this episode, and was the last episode to feature Sophie Aldred as Ace. In this story, the Seventh Doctor takes Ace back to her hometown of Perryville in the northwest of London. However, a mysterious black cat is wandering around, creating a situation which humans are haunted down and may disappear to another dimension. Ace became worried when most of her friends seem to have disappeared, but the Doctor is more preoccupied with the behavior of a strange cat. It becomes apparent the black cat is being controlled by a strange being in the other dimensions viewing scene in Perryville through the cat's eye. An unhappy young man called Stuart. He became the next victim. Ace follows soon after, haunted by a cheetah person on a horseback. So the Doctor and the keep lifting instructor, Patterson, are sent to teleport in another world when he finally meets his old foe, the Master, who greets him. The renegade is eventually unwell, his eyes and mouth displaying feline characteristics. The cheetah people occupy somehow. He tells the Doctor that the planet is alive and it has a bewitching influence, and the ignorant population breed the kitlings and has a great civilization. But they regress into an animal through the power of the planet. He is too beings to show changes, and he needs the Doctor's help from escaping the planet. Meanwhile, Ace made contact with her friends Sharila and Midge, who is hiding in some wood. A young man, Derek. The planet is eventually dangerous, as both Stuart and a terrifying milkman find out when a cheetah person hunts him to death. Ace and her friends soon find the Doctor and Patterson. The Time Lord deduced they're on a very ancient planet, which is a dying cheetah pack, then attacks during a fight. Midge kills one cheetah while Ace injured another, called Kyra. She began to form an attachment to Kyra and nurse her, tending her injuries, which worried the Doctor greatly. However, Ace's eyes has changed and began to transform into a cheetah herself. The Doctor will go hunting for Kara. Midge completely fall into the power of the planet. When the Master sees on this and use Midge to teleport them back to Earth and away from the dying world. The Doctor persuades Ace to give him back to Perryville, and she does. She was abandoning Patterson, Derek, and Shrelin Shirila, to flee the strange planet. The Doctor and Ace have now head around Perryville in search for Midge and the Master. They eventually find them on a youth club where they have killed Patterson for sport. And Midge is too killed in a master machineration. However, Kara's brain confront to Ace. The Master kills Kara too. The Master transports the Doctor with him back to the Cheetah Planet for final conflict, but the Doctor resists the pull of the planet and turning away from the violence, and is transported away from the dying world. However, the Master looks doom on the planet and it begins to break it up. The Doctor has gone back to the TARDIS and Earth when he finds Ace mourning the loss of the cheetah, Kara, whose metamorphosis has reversed, and tells her she will have grown through experience the elements of the Cheetah Planet. However, it will remain within her forever, and they return to the TARDIS. So, for the final words for this episode, it says, there are worlds out there when the sky is burning and the sea asleep and the rivers dream, people made of smoke and the cities made of song. Somewhere there's danger, somewhere there's injustice, and somewhere else the tea is getting cold. Come on, Ace, we got work to do. Well, my opinions of Doctor Who Survival is maybe a very good episode, but it's a very sad ending to the television series. And so, Doctor Who is dead. Yes. Even though the great music by Dominic Glenn is fantastic, the script writing is very entertaining to watch. And also, when a scene where the Doctor fights with the Master in a digitalizing in the fiery pit for the last time is perfected. So, this episode gives a mild 10 out of 10. Okay, let's take a look at this DVD cover. Here we have Ace. Here's the 7th Doctor with the head holding on a skull. And here's the Cheetah Planet. The Sylvester McCoy years, 1987 and 1989, the 2 DVD set. Here's the old BBC logo. Here's the spine. Oops. In the back. Production stills. Let's take a look on the audio commentaries on the DVD extras. We had commentary by Sylvester McCoy, Sophie Aldred, and scriptwriter Andrew Cartmel. Fan commentary by the winners of the recent Doctor Who magazine was episode 3 only. Cat Flip. Deleted and extended scenes, outtakes, continuity, photo galleries, isolation score. Plus, on DVD 2, we have Search Out Science, Little Girl Lost, Destiny of the Dialects, Doctor Who, Destiny of the Doctors. Sorry, that's the printing error. Here's DVD 1 and DVD 2. Yup. Rest in peace to TV's Doctor Who. But don't worry. The show came back in 1996 with a TV movie. Well, what is your reaction to Doctor Who, the cancellations of the television series? And how would you feel? Comment down below and you'll get a shout out in next week's video. See you next time. This is the new Time Travel Hyman 88 saying, take care everyone.